Since years ago, there was a chick. We both know her. I ain't gonna shout out her name, but she was like, you know what? If he swung my way, like she was like, I'd be all over that. He is the finest man I've ever seen. And I'm like, hold on, babe. Hold on, what about me? You know what I'm saying? I mean, like I'm like, that, but at the same time, the inner part of me, like knowing where we came from, like, that's my dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, so how do you balance not gorging? Because being in the city, you know, I have friends, you know, who I've hung out with in Boys Town, you know, just all types of places in Chicago, right?
Mhm.
And like, it's aggressive out there. Like
Mhm.
I've Ubered at some conventions, and like they're like, "Oh yeah, hey daddy, what you doing?" You know what I'm saying? Like, guys, dude, I'm telling you, they're vultures. Like
They
I'm
are.
like,
They're a different breed of person, that's for sure. So I think the best way to put this is, once again, it's a journey within ourselves to figure out. So I'll give you a little example of this. When I had first started my social media journey on Instagram, I started posting tons of body pictures because I looked amazing. I looked amazing for the first time in years. I put in the hard work and I wanted the attention. But after a while, and I think it was year before last, when I started getting into my photography and my hiking and my nature, I really started to realize that the things that matter to me are not the showering of attention from people. It is nice. Everyone wants validation in this life. But what mattered more to me was for people to see my work and start to understand who I am mentally, who I am growing into, the man that I want to become, the man that I envision going forward, because that person is just as amazing as the physical appearance of myself. I've grown a lot over the years, and you know, just like anybody else has, but I want people to start seeing inward rather than outward, because we're not going to look like this forever.
no,
We're not. I wish we would, but you know, the knees in the back are already going, buddy.
man, that's why I'm on the bike.
So it just boils down to enjoy it. Enjoy the validation. Post good pictures of yourself every now and then. Feel the validation. But if you're going to be on social media and you're going to try to network with people and communicate with people, and you really have that self-love that we talked about, don't stray away from that. Don't stray away from being, for me, I'm still that awkward kid from Murfreesboro. I still like say exactly what's on my mind around people. I do not give them a false aspect of who I am, because I don't want people seeing these fake versions of me. I want them to see the real version of me. And if they like me, they like me. And if they don't, I mean, we're not here to please everybody. So I think that's the balance right there, is realizing, like, don't forget, if you want to, go out and get your validation. But if you have that self-love that we've talked about, let people see who you truly are for who you are.
That's real. Well, and that's powerful, because the